Okay, Miss Robinson, I realize my whole speech is late, but it's better late than never. Hopefully I can still get a good grade. My speech is about D-Day, so hope I don't mess up. Here it goes. D-Day, the day of days, the finest hour of 175,000 men, storming the beaches of Normandy to take back France. Germany had already been killing Jews and murdering everyone who wasn't like them for almost 5 years. 5 years. It was time to put a stop to it. Eight countries, 8 militaries stormed the beaches that day to stop Germany and to get overtaken France. 8 countries versus 1. If you would think this would be an easy fight, you guessed wrong. A total of 5 beaches were stormed that day. It was very hard to attack a beach when you don't know what lies ahead of you. There was a lot of barbed wire so the troops could get stuck and the enemies could just pick out the easy targets and gun you down. The gunners were high upon a wall where they were buried in and bunkered in, and very hard to shoot at, let alone get to. The artillery fire was horrible, coming in way behind the beaches, where no one could reach, none of the guns could reach. The Allies' air forces were sent in first to drop men in behind enemy lines and bomb the artilleries and walls, but it's very hard and difficult to get to when the anti-aircraft guns are shooting at you. Some beaches weren't as bunkered down and protected as others. Utah and Omaha Beach were the two ones that were very well protected for the Germans. The United States was the country that stormed those beaches. The U.S. had 2,200 casualties at Omaha let alone. The blockades and high hills and the bunkers were all on the German side, but despite all of that, at the end of the day, the U.S. had full control of Omaha Beach. Utah Beach was the farthest to the west of all the beaches in Normandy. Unlike Omaha Beach, Utah Beach was not very well protected and more easily infiltrated. The main purpose of attacking this German beach, or French beach, was because there was a port there that the Allies could take and that they would need in the future for supplies to send in. At Juno Beach, the fights were more up close and personal. There was hand-to-hand fighting for the 3rd Canadian Infantry. They're trying to push into the cities of Berneres and Courcelles and St. Aubin to get control of the supplies and everything there. Sword Beach was the opposite of Utah Beach, being the furthest east of all the beaches. The main purpose of attacking and infiltrating Sword Beach was the city of Canaan, because there's major roads throughout that city. Every beach and every city had a point for the Allies, and the Allies did a great job of taking them all. D-Day was one of the hardest fought battles in the history of the United States, and men who fought in it will never be forgotten. Neither will be the 10,000 casualties that we had in that one day. It was a big motivator in the war and a big step to stopping Germany once and for all.